No, what were you saying though? You were saying some good shit though.
Okay, so the average salary is what, like $100,000? What?
Did you just hear this motherfucker?
What's the average salary?
Bro, probably like what, 20, 30K, bro?
No way.
Bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you fucking crazy?
What's the average salary of a human being?
Bro, 30, 40K, bro. Are this nigga
What?
crazy?
Wait, it's really 40K?
Bro, that's what I say. Ain't it, bro? See, that's what I say. You come from two. Well, I ain't gonna say what you came from.
Always been delusional, yes. And it has led me to great heights and very low lows.
Okay, I can't gatekeep any longer, so I am just gonna tell you guys how I live my life and how it just happens to be successful for me every single time. You have to be absolutely fucking delusional. Like, delusional. I've been delusional my entire life. Like, everything that I've ever wanted in my mind, I'm like, obviously I'm gonna get it. Like, why wouldn't I? Like, I'm that girl. Like, I deserve it. And it has worked out for me. I'm covering my pimple. It worked out for me. Like, it works out for me every time. I don't know why. I think it's power manifestation. But if you're not into that, just see it as being delusional. And it will work. Like, I know I'm going to be on a yacht in the Amalfi by the time I'm like 50 with my family and my empire. Some may call it delusional. It is delusional, but it's because it's real and it's going to happen. So be fucking delusional.
Women like this don't understand her life is being funded by somebody else. Her little manifestations and all her dreams that are coming true is not from herself. This is from other men. Men are subscribing to her OnlyFans. They're paying for her swimwear or her makeup or whatever, trying to support her on her IG. And this is where the money is coming from. It's ridiculous to think that, oh, it's just me. I'm just being me, living my life, being delusional, and things come to me. No, other people are funding your lifestyle. And see, this is the reality. When they get older, they'll finally realize, when they don't have any looks anymore, they'll finally realize that it was all a fluke. It was all a sham. They gave up all their good years to just running around, doing this, doing that, being delusional. And that's what it comes down to. That's why you have these 40-year-old women hitting the wall and crying on social media, crying on TikTok of why they can't find a good man or why they...
In that single relationship.
I'm single, but mentally I'm married. Don't ask.
Okay. Married to the money.
So you have a guy, but he just doesn't want to commit?
No, I know who my husband is. That's why I said I'm single, but mentally I'm married.
Oh, in her head, she has an eye on somebody that hasn't.
Is he a traitor?
So he does. Wait, why you say is he a traitor?
I have.
You said he's day trading.
Do I have a hunch who it is?
No, but I'll plug you in. He owns a clothing brand too.
Nah.
What just happened?
I don't call no names.
Okay, that.
Cool.
All right, so I'm still lost at this thing. Is he with you?
Who said no?
Like he said, it's complicated.
I'm single, but mentally I'm married.
That's so strange. So yeah. So does he know that you guys are seeing each other? So you guys are seeing each other?
No.
That sounds definitely
I'm single, but I know who I'm going to marry.
Okay, I understand that, but does he want to marry you? Is the question.
Yes.
So y'all love each other.
Yes.
How do you know he wants to marry you?
What do you mean?
How do you know?
Are you assuming?
No, I'm not assuming. I'm not delusional.
Okay.
Are you sure? Because
I'm positive.
I don't understand how people can go through life living like this. It amazes me the fact that they will go through life assuming things are just going to happen, things are just going to work out. And I honestly do believe this is a privilege to young people. This is privilege to young men and women because they have, the world is their oyster. You know, they really do think that everything is at the disposal and they could do whatever they want because they're young. And it's sad to say, but once they get older, if those dreams or ambitions never fall through, it's a really crushing thing because it's like, damn, this whole time I believed I was going to become this, I was going to get this, get that, and yet everything falls through. At the end of the day, I would say this is the man's fault. She got so damn comfortable with this dude where she feels like I could go run around, do what I want to do, and no matter what, I'm going to come back to you and you're going to take me and you're going to marry me. This is savagery at the very least, because if I was this dude, I would not have some woman saying that she thinks that, oh, I'm going to marry her. Nah, she can't get too comfortable.
So you said you want 500K, but what do you think the median income is for a 30-year-old?
60K, 70K, 50K.
It is $45,000.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. Top 1% of men at 30.
Well, I thought it was 500,000, but you said no, so 400,000.
338. Yeah, so let's see.
I mean, 338 is still okay.
I think it's 250,000.
It's 52,000.
What? No, it's not.
52,000.
Damn, America.
And then guess how much the top 25% is at 35. These are the top 25% of earners.
It's 50,000 is the average income of a 37-year-old man.
And then what's the top 25% of a 37-year-old? If you had to guess.
The top 25% of a 37-year-old man? Dang, maybe it's 200,000.
86.
What? No, it's not.
The top 10% is 137,000. The top 1% of earners at 37 years old, top 1%ers.
Right.
Like we're talking 1%, 304,000. Still not 650. Do you think that your standards are unrealistic? Do you think it's realistic? Like, what do you think after hearing the median and the statistics around it? Like, what are your initial thoughts?
It definitely is shocking because a 37-year-old man is a lot older than me. And that means that I don't even know how to process this right now.
Over 70% of men never make 100K in their lifetime, but last year, 23.4% of the male workforce made 100K. So that was in 2021.
Okay.
So 23.4%. Majority of those are probably older, but there probably is a small percentage that make, over 100K. But, I mean, you said 300K, so that's not even anywhere close. But
see, this is what happens when you don't teach your kids the importance and humble them about money. They think it's disposable. They think it's just nothing. It amazes me to think that this is such a thing now where people don't know the importance of money. People don't know how much money really is and how much people are really making. Like, you need to humble your kids at a very young age, because if you don't, you're going to raise delusional people, and specifically delusional women, because at the end of the day, they're not historically known to be making the money. That's why they have these expectations of how much money their men needs to make, because they were never humbled about money in the home by their father or their mother. So now they go into the real world expecting all these things because they think it's easy to make money. They think it's easy to just run around and do this and spend on this, spend on that. This is what you get, man. A delusional young woman who thinks that $50,000 is shit, and she thinks that she needs at least $250K to live a successful life. It's amazing.
Would you be cool with a guy that makes less money, but he's a hard worker, like he's ambitious?
Yeah.
Okay, so like if he was making let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year, would you date him?
He wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. I'm getting an 8-carat cushion cut vintage engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years? No, 8 years. To afford.
Wait, how much? I don't know anything about rings. How much is that?
About $200,000.
Girl, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
My ring has to sparkle from across the street. Like, you have to see that shit. It's gonna blind people.